I'm back, YouTube. Oh, Lord, excuse me. I am back, guys. Listen, it is so quiet. I don't know what to do with myself. Y'all know I don't have a man or anything. I'm totally lonely. I'm so lonely. Y'all, I'm so lonely. I'm tired of being lonely. I just don't understand it. Like, why am I lonely like girls? But you know what? I'm not gonna say it's all good. It is all good. It is all good. But you know what? It is what it is. Because it's in God's will that one day He's gonna bless me with a significant other, and hopefully one day it'll grow into more than that. I right now, and I don't like to be impatient because I could be patient to a certain extent. Okay, it depends on what it is, situation is, or whatever. But being single really sucks. I can't even remember the last relationship I was in. Probably about not quite 10 years ago. Believe it or not, that was the last serious. No, I take that back. I'm tripping. I'm lying like I don't right straight through my eye. I was in, I guess you can call it a relationship. Let me just story time, story 10. So I'm that type, I can pick up on or smell BS. When somebody trying to BS me, use me, whatever the hell, whatever. So I've been on a couple of dating sites, and I still am. I still am on a couple of dates, just two to be exact, only two. And I was on three or maybe four. I don't know. I was on, okay, but I deleted a lot of them because it just wasn't working for me. Excuse me, y'all. It just wasn't working for me. Let me get some water. It just was not working for me. And you know how them dating sites can be. All of them on there talking the same language. They all just looking for the same thing. You very seldom find somebody who's looking for something more than just, you know what I'm talking about? So, read between the lines. It's like every time I would meet somebody, it was just like, oh my God, here we go again. Like, what? Like, is that all? I mean, you talk a good talk before we meet, but then as soon as we meet, it's like, okay. Everything you said to me that we talked about this went right out the window as soon as you step foot in my house. You trying to get in it? Come on now, for real. That's what it was. You should have just been upfront before. See, some dudes, they won't, and I'm not gonna talk about the women because I know women could be something else too. But right now, hold on, y'all. I just got lightheaded. I personally don't have time for nothing. Like, I can't deal with that. Like, it's like they look at me as a sugar mama because of my age. I'm older. They look at me for a place to stay, somewhere to live. And I should read. I should know, like, red flag, when they're asking, do you have your own place? Sometimes when they ask that, you can't say, I'm not going to say everybody that asks that is just asking to see if I have my own place so they can, like, try to move in. But you never know what their intentions or motives are. Why are you asking me if I got my own place? Why are you asking me if I got a car? Why are you asking me if I got a job? But then I think about it, like, these are the questions that we ask the men too. We ask them that same. I ask the same questions all the time. You got your own place, you got your own car, and da-da. Maybe they just want to, figure out if you are an independent person, like that you got your shit straight, like you good, like you don't need nothing from nobody. You hold your own self down. You take care of your own bills. You buy your own everything. You just do everything on your own. You're not looking for a man to do anything for you. You're not looking for a man that, that could do for you. That could just, you know what I'm saying? You're looking for somebody who got their shit together. So basically, I got to realize that that's not the only reason why people ask if you got your own crib, your own car, you work, because they want to make sure you ain't no gold digger, and then the women want to make sure you ain't no They looking for no sugar mama. So that could be it too. So let me not say everybody that asked that question is just looking to mooch off of you, move in with you, and all that. So no, because that probably it could be. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always like that. But it's like everybody that I've met be on that. I don't know why. Like one dude I met, just the most recent one. I met him, right? And I kept wondering, like, why is this dude, like, this man so, like, persistent? Like, you know, because we were just more so talking before I'm the type, I want to talk to you before we meet. I want to video chat with you a couple times, maybe more than a couple times. I want to conversate with you to see where your head at, see what see what you're really on, and so forth. Like, I want to know what's really going on before I just say, hey, let's meet. I'm not gonna just meet you like just like that on rip. I'm not gonna do that. Not like, hey, okay, we talk. You said I was cute. Oh, okay, come on over. No, it don't work like that, baby. Cause I know I'm cute. You ain't gotta tell me I'm cute. I already know that. That ain't gonna get you in, baby. Oh, let me tell her she cute. Let me tell her she beautiful. I already know this. So that ain't gonna help you out. It's not. Not to get over here, quick, fast, and in a hurry. It ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna make me say, oh, he think I'm cute. He think I'm beautiful. He call me beautiful. Oh my God. When you want to meet? You want to come over tonight? I don't roll like that. So it's just like the most recent one. He did that. Like every time we talk on the phone, you can just hear in his voice like he was up. He was after something. Sex being one. But I was just like reading through all that. Like, I seen it. I was like, he's on something, but I don't know. Like, let me just find out for myself. Let me just see. Let me go ahead and talk to him and possibly meet him. Because every time he talked to me, it always comes to the conversation will always be, when we going to meet? When you going to let me come over? I thought you had your own place. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, why is this man rushing to get over here? Why he can't just be patient and go with the flow and just get to know each other? Why are you rushing? You don't have to rush, baby. I'm right here. I'm feeling you. Trust me. I'm feeling you just like you feeling me. Well, at least I thought you was. Like, I thought you was feeling me, like, really. But I'm sorry. I'm by myself. Y'all hear stuff. But, yeah, why are you rushing it? And I kept saying every time we talk, I thought you got your own place. When you going to let me come over? Why are you not letting me come over? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, damn. So eventually, I finally gave in and let him come over, right? All I can say is, you live and learn. Be careful. Don't let them try to, well, I don't know if it's the right word, but persuade you by just this. Because, this talk ain't nothing but, talk is so cheap. Talk is so cheap. I'm telling you. And then they can just win you over just by telling you what they think you want to hear. So, y'all, I'm not really good at elaborating and explaining stuff, so y'all can read between the lines, okay? Anyway, so I eventually invited him over. Yeah, I did. He played this little role like, I'm for you, I'm for your grandkids, I love your daughters, I love your grandkids, I love you. Yeah, we're gonna be together. I'm gonna help you with your bills. We're gonna help each other. Blah 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 blah. blah. This is what he was trying to, send to me. Like, ouch, my feet hurt, y'all. Yeah, he was just trying to. I don't know. I guess he just want to see how far he can get. I ain't gonna lie. He got far. That did get him far. Cause I was just like vulnerable. I guess I don't know. I was just like tired of being single. I'm the one that I got to realize that even though I'm tired of being single, at the same time, you just don't want to settle. You don't want to settle because you're tired of being single. You don't want to just settle because you're tired of being single. You just want to say, oh, I got a boyfriend. Like, is you happy? Are you happy with him? Like, that's the main thing. Are you happy? Is this man in it for the right reasons? And so forth. Like, you don't want somebody just to be there because you lonely. No, don't do that. That's when problems start kicking in. Then you're going to start regretting stuff. Like, damn, why I let this man come into my life, into my home, into my grandkids, getting close to them. Because they really liked this man. They loved him. They got attached to him. That's where I went wrong too, because even though, I didn't birth these children, these still my grandkids. I love them. I don't want them to be hurt. I don't want nobody to hurt them, not physically, but just emotionally, mentally, all that, because that can hurt you. Somebody coming to your life and you get attached to them, and then they leave, then they gone, and then you like, where they at, and then you just like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know how that can mess with you. It can mess with you mentally and emotionally. Trust me, I know. We know, right? This man came in here, he was so good with the kids, he buy them stuff, cut their hair for me. He did stuff for me, not, like I said, he did what I mean by he did stuff for me. It wasn't um like I don't know, he really didn't buy me nothing. It was always me. I was always the one that was cashing out, like spending money, giving him money. I'm just gonna tell you, yeah, he asked me for money, but he worked. Now he did have a job. He did have a job, because I would call him when the job is lunch break, or he'll call me. So he did have a job. But I'm thinking, like, okay, you got a job, which means you get a paycheck. I see him slowly, like gradually trying to move in. Like, I'm sorry, I got something in my teeth. Hold on. You know how people just start bringing stuff over, like duffel bags, clothes. I'm like, he came in one day, right? I'm skipping over a whole lot. He came in one day, right? Because my kids, they may be young, my daughters, they could see through, especially like when it's their relationship, they don't want to see that. But when it's somebody with their mama, they be looking too, boy. They be paying attention, like, nah, mom, here because he trying to use you, mom. He trying to move in with you, mom. Da 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 da. I'm like, y'all see all that? Because I personally was like blinded, because I love them. I enjoyed them, and I felt like this was somebody that I can see myself being with and marrying one day, and letting him, we could move into all that. I was all for all that shit. And my daughters kept telling me, Mom, like, I'm not gonna say they didn't like him, but they was just like, how do you say it? They held their guards like up, like they was just not trying to get too close to him. Because they just sense like we don't know. They're like, it's too good to be true. Like, he's like too good to be true. Like, the way he treat us and stuff, the kids, he was just like, he was just acting like too good. Like, too good. And you got to watch out for them too. The ones that come here acting like they just all for everything. Like, oh, you got grandkids? Okay. I'm ready to play that pawpaw role. Oh, okay. You got daughters? I'm ready to play that stepdaddy role. Oh, okay. You got your own place. I'm ready to help you pay your bills. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to do that. Yeah. Really? Listen, all I can say, at the end of the day, I regretted it so bad. Let me just get right to the point. This man has schizophrenia. How you say that? He was schizo. I'm going to tell you how I found out. He didn't even have to tell me. He didn't tell me until I peeped it myself. Before he didn't tell me, I peeped it myself. I already knew what's up. But when he found out that I knew, that I peeped game, I go, this nigga got Cisco, Lord have mercy. He's schizophrenic. Tell you how I figure it out. Let me jump over a whole lot of red flags, a whole lot of, I already knew. But we was sitting in the basement. That's what we was doing, because I used to kick it in my basement a lot. Sitting in the basement, drinking, smoking weed, listening to music. We was just having a good time, He was cutting the boy's hair, and everything like that. And then me and him went down in the basement, and, we started hanging out. We was hanging out and having a good time. I had cooked. That's one thing I did. I fed him good. Everything. He know I did. And if he watching this video, he knows that I was good. I was a good one. I was a real one. So we was downstairs in the basement one time, and we was just laughing and smoking and drinking, having a blast, y'all. Nothing was wrong. Nothing was it was just like everything was just going good. Really, really good. All of a sudden he turned on me just like that. He started looking at me like, and then he just started, I'm not gonna say exactly, I'm not gonna tell you what he said, but he just started acting weird. He started saying weird stuff, accusing me of saying something to him and accusing me of all kind of stuff. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? Hold up, why is you flipping the script on me like that? Why you flipping? Are you joking right now? You got to be joking. Like he got heated. Voices telling him, talking to him. Isn't that how that affects schizo? They hear voices. This man hear voice. He hear voices. It ain't what he was. He's schizo. He's hearing voices. And it happens, it kept happening repeatedly. Like on different, occasion days or whatever, just whatever. I don't know. But it kept happening and happening. I'm like, oh no, he would just strike up an argument with me. For no reason. Accusing me of just, I don't know. Like one time we were sitting up here and we was having karaoke. After it was over with, he was like, oh, you trying to be funny, ain't you? I just got through singing. What did you mean I'm trying to be funny? Yeah, I know you trying to be funny. Some he was saying he was pissed. Them voices going off in his head again, talking, saying he hearing stuff. And I just couldn't take it no more. I said, listen, I'm not. I'm about to deal with this. I'm not. I don't know whatever's going on with you, sir. I don't want to deal with it no more. I can't do it no more. But I continue. You know what I'm saying? Because he would just, he'll be one way and then he'll go from 0 to 10 in like minutes. He'll be like, you know what I'm saying? We'd be cool. And then he'd just be like, he'll turn on me. And so I'm like, what is wrong with this man? In my mind, I'm thinking like, what is wrong with him? Like, what's going on, man? This man is weird. He's like weird. Come to find out, y'all, every time he got paid, he would never put in. And he was here like he was living here, like literally. He always was here. He was here every day, eating my food. I mean, like I cooked for him. He was eating a big, not a little skippy. He was eating full course meals. Okay, 3 times a day. I packed his lunch for work. Yes, this man. When I tell you, he always asked me, because he didn't have no car, so he was taking a city bus to work. I'm like, okay, so you work, you make a paycheck, right? Because he did work. He had a job. I'm like, so that means you get a paycheck. Why is this man always asking me for money? Why are you always asking me for money? That's what I'm thinking. Like, why he keep asking me for money? Talking about, babe, I need money to get on the bus to go to work. But you just got paid. You just got paid a day or two ago, and you already asking me. Why are you asking me for money? If anything, you should be saying, here, babe, here's some money for the house. You asking me for money and you just got paid? Ain't give me nothing, not 1 red cent. Nothing. I never asked, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I got my own. But if we're going to be together, we're going to come together, it's got to be both ways. It can't just be a one-way street. No, it can't be a one-way street here. It cannot. It cannot. And this man was just asking me for money. Every time I turn around, he was asking me for money. Buying weed for him. Buying him something to drink. Doing all that, everything. It was always me cashing out, buying food. We wanted to eat out. We didn't want to cook. I was ordering the food. I was paying for the food. I would give him money. That was me being vulnerable and not wanting to, fearing that I didn't want to be alone. I just felt like, and I should know better. I'm old enough to know that that's not the way to do it. That's not the way to keep a man, is to give him money every time he asks for it. Buy him stuff. Whenever, you know what I'm saying, just constantly cashing out and not letting him get away with not doing his part. Because you love him. You love him so much. And you just looking over all these red flags. You're ignoring them. But your kids seeing them. And they telling you, Mom, he's just here using you. Mom, he using you. Can't you see he using you? I'm telling him, y'all be quiet. No, he ain't. Be quiet. You know, you don't want to hear that. You really don't want to hear that, even though it may be possibly true. And even if you see it, like I seen it, they was telling me something that I seen, but I didn't care. You know, that's how much I love this man, and I was trying to be with him and everything. Come to find out, this man was on drugs. That's why he was asking for money. He would take his paycheck and go buy drugs with it, and then he go broke. Cause I start putting two and two together. He would go broke, and then come and ask me for money. Till one day, I broke up with him, and I did tell him to go. I told him to go. Eventually, I just said, "F it, you gotta go." Tell me why this man stood across the street, all the way over there by McDonald's, all the way, way, way across the street, stalking me, sitting at the bus stop. I would come outside. He'd be like, even a couple times, he got bold enough to come up to my house and talk to me, knowing I didn't want to have nothing to do with him. I mean, I still was cool with him, but I didn't want to have nothing to do as far as, you know, continue to see him and then come in my house. But we talked outside because he would come over and talk to me, and then he would stay at the bus stop and constantly just look at me. Every time I come outside, he watched my house. He's watching my house. He was stalking me, y'all. Then one day, and this was the kicker. This was it. You know, this is what really just settled everything once and for all. Like, it was a done dada after my daughter. He came over, right? So he was sitting on the porch with me. Mind you, we wasn't seeing each other. Like, he wasn't coming over my house no more. None of that. I had already said I didn't want to be with him no more. He came over my house still. He would come over. And he sat on my porch because he was trying. And I knew he was trying to get back with me because, you know, he was talking about. He was saying he wanted to get back with me. He missed me. He loved me. He missed the grandkids and all that. I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go. And he made me get into that most vulnerable moment. I started being like, oh, my God. But thank God that my daughter came out and stood right there and said, Mom, no, Mom, don't listen to him. All he trying to do is will himself back into this house. All he's doing, Mom, is using you. That's all he's doing, Mom. He trying to get back in here because he needs a place to live. And she just went on. And all he could do was sit there because he ain't say nothing. He was just looking at me while she was telling me about him and what he was trying to do, what he was on, like what he was trying to do. And he looked, and he couldn't say nothing. And then after that, he never came back. He never came back. Because he seen that my kids was seeing right through his eyes. They seen right through him. He seen that my kids was on to him. He didn't like that. He was like, oh, you know. Hold on, y'all. I'm scratching my leg. He seen that my kids was on to him. That's all. And that's what made him say, yeah, they want to me. Nah, let me go. And he left, and he never came back. Not even stalking. I don't know if he stalked me or not. I never seen him across the street. Maybe he was standing from afar somewhere around here looking through the bushes. I don't know. But I never seen him no more after that day. And that's been over a year ago, maybe. Or maybe a year ago. Yep. And there's more to that story, but I don't get into all right now. But yes, y'all, that was it for me. And that was the most recent one. Relationship that I tried to get in, that was trying to be in. It just was a disaster for me. But that was it, y'all. Yeah, like, I hope, you know, sometimes I stumble on my words. I can't really explain, but I hope y'all can read through those lines, read through everything, you know, and just kind of, you know, follow what I'm saying, because it's just hard, you know, when you trying to put your all in all and you give your all in all and you don't get that back in return. It's just hard. Like, I am not a rich person. I don't have money like that. Why every time somebody see me, they see dollar signs? Damn it, I'm on Section 8. If I had money like that, I would be paying my own rent. I would. Excuse me. I don't even work right now because I have knee problems. I can't even work right now because I can't stand up. And then even sitting down sometimes is treacherous. It hurts. I don't have money like that. Yes, I'm able to take care of myself. Yes, my house is nice. Yes, you know, if you didn't know that I didn't work, if you met me, you would thought I worked. You would thought I had a very good job by the way I keep myself, um, the way I carry myself, the way I take care of my home, the way my home looks, the way I keep my grandkids. You would just think, "Dang, this girl must got a really good job. She look like she got money coming out her nose, her back, side, her ears. Not rich, but it's just like not saying that." But I'm just saying, like, her nails is always done. Hold on, y'all. My arm hurts. Her nails is always done. Her hair is always done. She's a well put together woman. I used to work. I ain't broke, y'all. But I sure as hell ain't rich. Not even close. I'm definitely not broke. I'm not broke. Mm-mm. Not like, like where I can't take care of myself and pay my bills and take care of my grandkids and other things. I ain't broke, okay? I'm comfortable. Just saying. Yep. So it is what it is, y'all. I like this hat. This is a cute hat. But yeah, it is what it is. So after him, I was just like, you know what? I didn't really give up. I still kept trying. I mean, I'm still on the dating sites and all of that. I am. I'm still on dating sites. I ain't gonna lie to you. But guess what? At the end of the day, they don't work either. Because, so like I said, all they want is sex. That's it. That's all they want is sex, man. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else matters. That's why I know everybody be on these dating sites. A lot of them be in relationships already. They just cheating, and that's a silent way to cheat. You meet somebody on a dating site, boom, your wife or boy or husband ain't gonna really know until, I don't know, but you can meet people off the dating site without your significant other, husband, wife finding out. But they will one day, because what's being done in the dark, sure enough, gonna come to light. It's gonna come. It's gonna come to the light. Some people get away with it for a very long time. Cheating, all that. Dating, been on dates, cheating on their significant other. Cheating, man. And it finally comes to light. And then you just like, oh, man. You knew what's going to happen going into it. You already knew. You knew what the consequences going to be. You knew what the outcome could possibly be. Stop playing. Stop acting like you so hurt or so, oh, God, like, come on, stop it. Just stop. You knew what you was doing. Let me put this pillow so I'm about to lay down and watch TV, y'all. I am. Landlord not coming, so let me get off of here. But yeah, he ain't coming this morning. He ain't feeling well, so I'm gonna just lay down until it's time for me to start rehearsing this song. And actually, I'm about to get off here and write the words down. Excuse me, and then that's it. So I love you guys. I hope you can figure out what I was trying to say, because I told y'all I don't know how to, like, I stumble over my words. That's for me. Like I told y'all, I didn't graduate. I only went to the 9th, 10th, well, almost to the 10th grade. So do they teach communication in school? They do. I think they do. So I don't know what they have. I don't know what the name is for it now, but they teach that. And I had a really rough childhood. I did. That's why I try to install it. That's why all but one of my children are high school graduates. Talk about it. They broke that curse, honey. My grandkids, high school graduates. Well, the little ones, of course, they in school though. But the older ones, high school graduates. Well, One of them is a high school graduate. One get ready to graduate in April. Then I got another one that'll be grad. She's smart as a whip. All of them smart. All of them are smart. Oh, I love it. But ladies, don't settle. Please don't settle. Please don't settle. You ain't gonna be happy if you do. Trust me, you're not gonna be happy. And then possibility you're gonna end up being single unless you just one that just looks past bull crap. Let the other one get away with just murder, get away with everything, just get away with all kind of stuff, and you just look over it like it's not even here, it's not even happening, because you don't want to be alone. So you just let them get away with bloody murder. You let them get away with that stuff. You can't do that. Don't let them get away with it. Just so you can say you have a man or a woman. Don't do that. It's plenty of fish out there. Go and take your time. I know you get, when you older like me, you want to have somebody because, you know, time is ticking. Like, I know life is too short. I get it. I do. And I truly understand. But at the same time, you don't want to get with somebody that's just going to use you, abuse you. It might not even be physical. It may be emotionally, mentally, verbally. You don't need that. You don't need that. Like, I'm not about to deal with that. I'd just rather be single than just, that's it. At least I'll be happy, single, misery, love, company. I ain't trying to be miserable with being with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to find happiness. I'm trying to find, you know what I'm saying, peace. And I want to be comfortable, you know what I'm saying, with my significant other. Yo, let me get off of here, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, share, thumbs up, press that notification button, keep it on, and I'll talk to you guys later.